Hi there, my name's Chris Marshall and I'm today over in the VELA showroom in Aalborg, Denmark to show you the VELA chair. A chair born about comfort, support and stability. First and foremost, 4 wheels in the corners. This is giving us stability and the ability to walk the chair. We have the braking system, locking the 2 back wheels. So when you're getting in and out of the chair, it remains safe and stable. The wheels, as I mentioned in the corners, allow us to walk the chair. And if again, I apply the brake, we have a high-low facility to assist from the sit to stand. And again, also getting in the chair, nice and gently, I can then lower myself down. Now, as I release the brake, I can walk the chair on the free running wheels over to an activity such as the bedroom. Once I'm in a position to access the bed, I can again lock the brake, which is nice and stable. I can either raise myself up to the height of the bed and I can pop myself in. The chair is now safe here, ready for the morning, and I can pop back in, lower slightly, release the brake, and I can go to my dressing area. Again, safety first, apply the brake and use the high-low to get to an accessible position to grab any clothing that you might need before getting changed. So if, like me, you like spending time in the kitchen with friends and family entertaining, then the VELA chair is the ideal solution. It's going to allow any user to get to various heights throughout the kitchen. So I'm going to make some food for you guys. So by applying the brake, this has made the chair nice and safe. Obviously, hot pans are in the kitchen, so we need to be secure and safe. I'm raising the chair to a suitable height that will allow me to safely make my food. I'm resting my feet here on the frame for extra support, and from here I can make fresh pasta, whatever it may be. Should this then need to go into the oven, I can remove myself very slightly, because obviously the oven's going to be very hot here, and apply the brake again and just bring myself down to a level that I feel safe and secure to access the oven, whereby we can pop things in the grill or indeed in the oven. Remove that from there. Now, obviously, I'm quite a clean cook, but afterwards, we quite often then need to load the dishwasher. Now, the dishwasher here, I can open nice and securely, but perhaps can't reach the bottom, so I like to lower the chair. This allows me now to safely and securely place things in the dishwasher without the fear of falling or slipping. Extremely easy and safe to do so. Now, obviously, after a nice meal, a lovely refreshment is always required. So again, apply the brake. I can either go down into the freezer department at the lower levels here without falling again, or indeed raise myself up so that I can access any refreshments in here. And again, using the frame just as extra security. So once I have my water, I could, with the brake on, obviously for security, I can exit the chair safely. And what I like to do is leave the chair with the brake in that position so that when I come back, I can safely get into the chair without the fear of it running away. Lower the chair. Make yourself nice and comfortable. Release the brake and you can walk the chair to your next activity. Here we are in the bathroom area, and the VELA chair will allow anybody to access both the toileting area and the basin area. When accessing the toilet, it's advisable to always put the brake on. Using the strong arms here I can transfer safely onto the toilet, and by using the VELA chair and lowering it that little bit, I can now safely transfer back to the chair. Then by releasing the brake, I can now go and wash my hands, clean my face, but you can see I'm sat slightly lower. Apply the brake, use the high-low, rest your feet on the frame here if you need to and you feel more comfortable doing so. So you can now have a wash using both hands. Indeed, brush your teeth. And then by lowering the chair and releasing the brake, you can now go to your next activity. Here we are in the laundry area. We all need to keep our clothes nice and clean. Here you can see that the washing machine is slightly higher than myself, so I can use the VELA chair with the brake on and the electric high-low to access this higher level washing machine here. The chair is nice and safe for me to pop those clothes in and run the wash cycle. Now on my return, in the same position, I can remove the clothes, which now need a good dry. And my tumble dryer is below. So to access this, with the brake still on, just for safety, I like to bring the chair down to a suitable position that I can access this without the fear of falling or slipping. Very easy to do, extremely safe. Now, once I've removed the dry clothes, I can then take them through to my next room. So now I have my lovely, nice, dry, clean clothes. It's time to iron them for those that wish to do so. I'm sat a little bit low at the moment here, so if I position myself correctly, apply the brake, and then use the high-low facility, this is going to allow me to get to the correct height. Just place my feet on the frame again here. I can now iron at a safe height, knowing that I'm not going to slip, trip or fall, and I'm not going to cause any damage to my neck and shoulders. I can do this at a nice, comfortable height. And it's important that we use these functions on the chair to ensure that we save as much energy as possible throughout the day. The chair is doing all the work here. I'm simply ironing my clothes. So from here, I can prepare my clothes. And again, I feel safe and secure. The chair is doing its job. So from here, I can lower myself and I can go through to go and spend time with my friends and family. So here we are at the end of the day, the part we've all been looking forward to, spending time with friends and family. So I'm hoping what you've experienced by this little introduction to the VELA chair is that the chair can do all of the hard work. It can ensure that you've got the energy to spend valuable time with your friends and family, whether that be around the dining table or indeed watching television. So the VELA chair can support you throughout all of your daily activities to ensure that you've got enough energy at the end of the day.